They say time passed by so quickly, and we wouldn't know probably what we missed when we were much younger. But if I could speak to my younger self, living in Nigeria, not living in the UK, here is what I would tell myself. Because I have seen a whole lot of young Nigerians that come to my WhatsApp, and most of them come with only one question: how can I get visa? How can I travel out of Nigeria? While the older ones come to my DM, and what they talk about is how can I do business? How can I invest in agriculture in Nigeria? So it is a paradox. While we have the older ones probably that are outside Nigeria trying to see how they can benefit from the opportunities in Nigeria, we have the younger ones that are clamoring to leave the country at any cost. Now, the first thing I will tell myself is to differentiate between being rich and being wealthy. The major problem that most youth have right now is that us youth, we want to be very rich. And because we want to be very rich, we do not concern ourselves with any other thing than that our thought process of being rich. But I'm not here to discourage you about being rich, but I'm here to encourage you that instead of striving to be rich, it is better you strive to be wealthy. Because a wealthy person is better than someone that is rich. A wealthy person is more valuable. A wealthy person has more peace of mind. A wealthy person is a respectable someone in a society more than someone that strives to be rich. Now, in order for you to understand the difference between being wealthy and being rich, I'm going to make an illustration to you. Now, someone probably that is working maybe in the UK and has a salary, let me use the average salary of £1,600 after tax. He has £1,600. If you change the money in naira, you might be looking at it as 3.2 million. That is a rich person. Now, let us now look at someone in Nigeria that is living in probably in Nigeria, anywhere in Nigeria, and is earning probably an average of 500,000 naira a month. Now, if the cost of living of the one that is living in UK, if his cost of living is probably averaging, let me say, rent 700, expenses, living expenses 300, and everything at the end of the day is averaging like 3.2 million, 1,200 or 1,300. You see that I have £300. If you look at that £300, you'll be looking at the £300 that if you change it, it's still better than the salary of the person earning 500,000. But there's something different here. That person earning 500,000 naira in Nigeria, for instance, see, I'm not trying to tell you that someone earning 500,000 or someone earning 1,600, it is better to earn 500,000 than earn 1,600 pounds in the UK. No. Listen to me before you digress. That person staying in Nigeria that is earning 500,000 naira has a rent a year of 300,000 naira. That means when you divide his rent is actually about 30,000 naira every month, averagely. 30,000 naira every month. No, sorry, about 20,000 naira monthly or 25,000 naira from his 500. He's feeding everything. I'm calculating as a single person. He's feeding or everything we average between 70,000 naira a month, which is like 95,000 naira. His transportation and everything might, at the end of the day, he might be spending like 200,000 naira on average. He has 300,000 naira. it means that it will take him 3 months. His salary of 500,000 naira is like his living expenses of 3 months. But the other person that is spending is have 1,600, his salary cannot take care of him for 2 months. It means that his salary, he can barely finish his salary at the end of that month, and he must work again next month in order for him to get money. He must work 12 times in a year in order for him to get money to continue to pay his bills. But the other one with 500,000 can choose to work for just 4 months and earn 2 million naira, and then decide that the remaining 8 months is not going to work again. And the money earned for 4 months will be able to take care of the remaining 8 months. So I will strive to be wealthy. Let me again try to break down this mystery of being healthy with another illustration. In Nigeria currently, when we say someone is rich, someone can be earning, his income in a month can be 10 million naira. But if the person living expenses is 10 million naira or above, or 9 million naira or 9.5 million naira, the person's income is struggling with the person's recurring expenses. But being wealthy is you recognizing how much is it that can make me to be comfortable in this place I am. How much do I need to be earning currently for me to be happy? Have you ever asked yourself, use a biro to write it, a pen to write it down and say, look at how much, if I am earning this how much a month, I am going to be the most happiest person on earth. Now, how much is it that you want to earn a month that will make you very happy in Nigeria? Now let us assume and let us create a scenario so that we will be on the same page on the part of wealth. Because being wealthy is how much you are able to earn passively or actively, how much you are able to have that can take care of whatever fantasy you like, that can take care of it every month, whether active income or passive income. That is the definition of being wealthy. Being rich means for you to earn for more money, whether the thing is bringing about recurring expenses or not, whether the thing is making your lifestyle high, or whether it's getting you into debt, you don't care. So now, how much do you need to be happy? How much do you actually need to be happy? In Nigeria, let us give an example of someone that is living in a modest town. I'm not looking at someone living in Lekki, because someone living in Lekki should not be watching my video. I'm a poor man. Twale for Oga, na ebo una be, na big man una be. How can a poor man advise a big man? So I'm talking about people living in a modern place. Like for instance, you are living in Kubwa, in Abuja, even though it is, So let us assume that you are rent. I came with calculator, okay? I always like to come with calculator. So let us assume that a young person now in Nigeria, that your rent is 500,000 naira. If your rent is above 500,000 naira, please look for a way in order to reduce your rent. You can share room as a young person. Even the abroad you are trying to come, now share the apartment with them. So 500,000 naira is your rent. I put it there so that I can give you that fantasy you like. I didn't put it at 100,000. I didn't put it at 200. I want to give you fantasy. So 500,000 is your rent. So if you divide the 500,000 in a year, we have about 41,000 naira as your rent every month. Okay, so we are going to write down 41,000 naira. NEPA bill, band A, probably you are spending like 20,000 naira every month for electricity. Band A. Now, inside the band A, sometimes their head they colo. So you need generator. So let's assume fuel. In order to calm yourself down and charge your phone, you need to use like 2 liters every day. So you are invariably spending like 60,000 naira every month. That's 121,000 naira, okay? Now you are feeding, you like to eat well. 100,000 naira is not enough for you. You want to eat sometimes, go out and do burger, okay? So let us put your feeding at 150,000 naira. So 150,000 naira is your feeding. Now data. Nobody should say as a young person you should not have access to internet. You should have access to unlimited internet. 16,000 naira get you 70 gig. 70 gig is not enough for you. You are a big boy. You need to do more than 70 gig. You know, watch BBN Naija, watch YouTube, watch games, watch anything you want to watch. It's your fantasy. So let us give you 70 gig times 4. Let's assume that 1 gig is what is 70 gig do you for just 1 week. So let us give you 70 gigs times 4. So you spend 74,000 naira on your internet. That's 345,000 naira now. So now, as a young person, you also know the degree, because sometimes you have to go out and drink the beer. You need to go out and party sometimes. So let us assume that every week you like to party with like 20k. You go out, you know, call people and burn 20k on beer. So that is 80,000 naira a week. See, I'm giving you this. This is not the lifestyle you should use, but I'm giving you your fantasy. You understand? That fantasy that you think people abroad are getting, get it there. So let us take those fantasy. So you have 80,000 naira. So what else do you need as a young person? I'm thinking right now, the babe. Okay, you need to give her money now. I did sometimes make you shy, things like that. No problem. We go dash am 100,000 naira every month. 100,000 naira for things like that. Okay. What else do we need? So now we have 525,000 naira. That is what we have. 525,000 naira. So let us round it up with miscellaneous to 600,000 naira. So with 600,000 naira now, as a young person, I should be happy that if I'm earning 600,000 naira as a young person, that is going to take care of my expenses. Now, what do I do? How do I earn 600,000 naira, either actively or passively, so that I can enjoy all the thing I want to enjoy? That should be the next question. If you divide 600,000 naira by 30 days, it means, how do I earn 20,000 naira every month? How do I earn 20,000 naira every month so that I can have the fantasy that I choose to have, the memory lane that I choose to have in my brain will be solved by 20,000 naira. Recently, someone reached out to me. He said he's a mason, that is a builder there in Nigeria. And as a mason, that means you are into construction. It is easy for you to earn up to 20,000 naira a month. As someone that is doing Uber, it is easy for you to earn up to 20,000 naira a month. As someone that is doing good business, probably you are doing a service business, because I normally have problem with inventory-based business. Inventory-based businesses means that you need to have more capital in order to make more money. But when you are doing service-based businesses, you just need to apply more of your service to more people, and then you earn more money. If you are not currently earning 600,000 naira a month, ask yourself, what problem can I solve for people that can make me earn up to 600,000 naira a month? Immediately you are able to earn, either actively or passively, that 600,000. That is, if 600,000 naira is your fantasy, if 600,000 naira can take care of everything that you need in a month. So within that gap, if you are able to fill it in, either actively or passively, you are already wealthy. You are already wealthy. Compare yourself with someone in the UK that is earning probably 1,600 averagely at the end of the month. In your own calculator, you are saying it is 3.2 million. Then compare the bills that this person have with the 1,600 that he's earning after his bills, probably if he can be able to keep 500, you will be saying it is 1 million naira. No, it's not 1 million naira. Because if anything happened to his job tomorrow, the 500 cannot even take care of him for another 10 days the next month. The 500 cannot take care of him the next month. It's not same thing. So there's a difference between being rich and being wealthy. So strive to be wealthy and not to be rich. Because being rich will mean that you have recurring expenses. So another thing I will do if I'm a young guy currently living in Nigeria is to not wait for any perfect time. There's no perfect time. There's no time for you to start, blaming Tinubu, blaming Peter Obi, blaming Atiku, blaming everyone. The blame game have never worked. Since 1960, as a people, we have continued to blame the next person. When Obasanjo was on power, Yar'Adua came on. When Yar'Adua came on, everybody said he was a sick president, that Obasanjo was better. When Yar'Adua died, Goodluck Jonathan came on. Immediately Goodluck Jonathan came on, we all said that Yar'Adua was better. Then Buhari came on. Immediately Buhari came on, we now remember that Goodluck Jonathan was a fresh breath of air. Now, Buhari is dead and gone now. Tinubu is here. People are now referring to Buhari that he had a better plan than Tinubu. When Peter Obi come on, if he's ever gonna be president, we are still going to meet Tinubu. We are going to miss him. It is in the word. We must complain. So there is no perfect time to start your journey. Look at your personal economy. You must save yourself first before you save an imaginary nation. Family is the smallest unit of any economy, of any country. So you as a family, if you are a poor, miserable Nigeria, you are of no good to anybody in Nigeria. You are of no good to yourself. You are of no good to the country. You are nothing to the country. Fix yourself first. There is no perfect time to start than now. If I'm a young person currently living in Nigeria, I will think global, but I will start local. What is it in your community that you can trade or sell that can give you more money, additional money to whatever you are doing right now? Some of us are living in northern Nigeria, which I call the green gold. People, they have everything in northern Nigeria. You have access to maize, you have access to soya beans, you have access to internet and your phone, you have access to all these agricultural commodity. But instead of using your time, your Facebook, your TikTok, Instagram or YouTube, in order to find buyers, link traditional farmers to sellers, what you are doing with your own time is to go and be doing bashing. Go and be finding how to insult Tinubu camp, insult Peter Obi camp. He got the idea from a madman, Bala Blue. That is what you do with your own time. That is what you do with your own time. Then after you finish the insult in the evening, you go to someone that is living in the UK, America, and tell him, bros, how far now? I feel get £5 from you. It is shameful now that you people are even asking money in pounds. You are dividing the money, you are translating the money to your currency for them. It is shameful. Can I get £5? That is 10,000 naira. You have access to money. You have access to whatever you want to do, but you are not doing it. So I will think global, but I will start with what I have. Instead of finding how to export my product, how can I first of all sell my product in the local market I have? Export is going to come. I will not compare my journey with anyone. I'm not going to be comparing my journey, that my journey right here is this or that. No, I will not compare my journey with anyone. Rather, I will find a way in order to look at myself first. The highlight that we are seeing on social media is just a rare. You see people that are flaunting wealth. They are not wealthy. They are not. Wealthiness is about what you have inside of you. That is what I'm going to do. Another thing I'm going to do is to look for skills that is going to last me over time. Is it video making? Is it digital marketing? Is it coding? Is it sales? What are the skills that I'm going to get right now that is going to help me over time? That is what I'm going to be looking at, not looking for way in order to japa. Then I will learn how money work. How money work is very important, because you see, money is something that you must learn how it works. I was talking to someone, okay, it was on my Facebook, and I was saying that, see, if you invest a total of 500,000 naira every month in a good mutual fund that give you about 15% return on investment every month, and you do that every month for the next 20 to 25 years, you will have 1 billion naira. And everybody started shouting, how can you say that? But they do not understand future values. They do not understand compound interest. A wise man might once say that if you understand how compound interest work, you are going to break through walls in order to reach it. So I will learn how money work. I will learn that I need to know what to invest every month with the little I'm earning. 15% of whatever I'm earning need to go to an investment account, and that is the only way I can build wealth. There is no perfect time, as I said earlier. There is no perfect time to start than today. If you are watching this video today, share this video, show people. Showboy is telling you that it is not only about coming to the, you can come to the UK, nobody is stopping you. But I'm trying to tell you that being wealthy starts from where you are right now. Your real passport, your real visa is not the visa they stamp on your passport. It is in your mindset. Whether you upgrade your location, if you do not upgrade your mindset before you upgrade to the UK, you are still going to come here and struggle. If you travel abroad and still have the mindset of bongo, you go still come here go dey like bongo for you. Learn. Let us learn, okay? Learn how you can build yourself right now as a young person. The relationship you are getting right now, use it as your contact. Network. Who are the people you are networking with? Network with them. Build yourself right now. What do they call me in the country that you are living? They call me Showboy here in the UK. And I am into warehousing. I warehouse agricultural product. I teach people how they can start making money from agriculture even without them physically farming the product. Right now we are buying egusi, which ends tomorrow. We are buying egusi in our warehouse, and we are storing it in the government facility warehouse in Lafia. We are buying egusi. So after egusi, the next product we are going to store is soya beans. So I teach people how they can join my community and learn how they can start making money from agriculture. If it interests you, send me a message on +234 7053216310. Send me a message there, and I'm going to add you to the community. To get access to the community, it costs you 20,000 naira, because you are going to be getting a book. That book is 20,000 naira, and after getting the book, you get access to the community where we discuss about this product, okay, and how you can key in to the opportunity. You will learn where you can go and buy this agro commodity, and how you can store it and make money, even if you do not have a market for it right now. So send me a message and I will get you added. This is Showboy Media. I'll see you again in the next one. Cheers.